Hello, what's up, my beautiful people? How are you today and how are you doing? My name is Rohima Kopsinje. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. This channel will basically talk about personal development, gouch, and mental wellness. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. Feel free to join the family if you enjoy conversations like that. So today's topic is going to be about why should we ask for help? At some moment, not everyone can do everything on their own, and asking for help, it doesn't mean we are weak. No. Actually, asking for help, it's one of the strongest thing to do for your life. I've grown in this African era of you have to do everything on your own, you have to figure it out on your own. Even when you should be asking for help, there's some moment where you feel like, no, I don't have to ask for help, I have to figure it on my own. I will feel weak, I'll sound weird. So today I'm here to tell you it's not weird, because in asking for help there is a lot that you're going to gain. So let me give you one of my examples. Before I used to ask for help, there's some things actually that would come and they take me a lot of time to figure out, when even there would be just my dear friend who can help me with it. So whenever I would be like, you know what, I've been having this thing, it's really bothering me, I would want to create this idea and I don't know how to start doing it, and she'd be like, hey, what are you talking about? Just come, just bring this, bring this. It is sorted. And something I've been thinking about for, let's say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, just the mere of talking about it, we would put it in practical there and then. Do you know what that means? It means you're saving a lot of time when you ask for help sometimes, because there's some things that you will take long to put in practice, not because you don't want, maybe you're exaggerating them in your head, yet it would be very simple if you already started, if you just took one step. And sometimes you just need that help of saying it is okay, it is okay to do it this way, it is okay to do it this other way, it is okay to do it differently, on another perspective of life. So I just found it very, very important that it is okay to ask for help. And before, I thought people are so biased helping others, but trust me, when you meet the right people, oh my god, it's the best thing that can ever happen to you. When you meet the right people at the right time, they will help you and will feel like, oh my god, this is a god sent angel, how can this be happening, so when I learned that, I analyzed it with my own thinking of how do I feel when I help someone. Before, I used to think that maybe people are so biased when you try to help someone, maybe others don't want help. There are those people who naturally don't want help. They're also there, but there are people who are willing to help. And me, myself, every time I would help someone, it feels so good. Like, it feels so beautiful, adding a value to someone. So when I just realized that is the feeling, I was like, why not? Whenever I can't help myself, let me ask for help. Okay, I can't know everything, I can't figure out everything on my own. At some moment, I just have to ask for help. So how do I feel when I ask for help? I used to feel scared to ask for help, but every time I give help, how do I feel? I feel good. It feels good. So whenever I would combine it with this idea of it feels good to give someone help and add value to them. And when I ask for the feedback, it's like, how was it? And someone like, thank you, this was so good. You really helped me a lot. And I would feel that joy, that satisfaction of, oh, I've helped someone. Because asking for help, it improves your resilience. It creates optimism and hope that you are able to deal with a challenging situation and you're able to come out of it. It's sometimes just someone says, it's gonna be okay, darling, it will be okay. That alone, that is enough help. So we receive different help, that is emotional help, financial help, mental help, physical help. They can be different kinds of help. I have one of my friends, like my friends. So every time I'm struggling with someone, maybe I'm struggling with something, and I'm trying to balance the two things at the same time, and I happen to call, just a mere call. Somehow, he will listen to me, he will listen to whatever I'm saying. At the end of the day, do you know what happens? He will know what to tell me. Exactly. Maybe even in my speaking or in my calling, I'm so very low, and he will notice I'm low. He will just sense this person is not okay. And whenever he senses I'm not okay, even when I'm trying to divert from whatever we're talking about, he brings me back to the topic, because that's exactly what he wants me to talk about. Okay? And at the end of the day, you know what he says? It's gonna be okay. And trust me, it be okay the next day. Like, I first pause it and I deal with the very, very important things, because that one thing that is trying to let you down, it can distract, it can give some more attention to the ones to come, maybe to the big picture. This was maybe one step towards your big goal, and it happens to be crashing or not going well, wasting some time on that one thing. But every time you get someone to talk to about it, to lighten your spirit or to put in high vibration, you pause on it for a while and you deal with big things. Because at the end of the day, it is solved. It may not be a lot that someone is doing for you, but just the mere talking to someone, it can relieve you, trust me. You feel less stressed whenever I ask for help. It may be something that is so small, but you're trying to figure it out alone, on your own. It can tend to be very heavy. That's why when they say it's very easy to solve a problem, especially in brainstorming. One brings an idea, another, before you know it, they bring an idea, another, before you know it, they bring an idea, and before the day ends, you've already solved the problem. Other than troubleshooting, because if you're dealing it on your own, like alone, it may take some time. Though you have enough concentration, might take some time. So having that shared problem around both of you, it can easily be solved. Asking for help doesn't make you weak, it just makes you a human. At some moment, everyone needs help, darling. We go through tough times always, but some problems can't be solved by ourselves. At some moment, you have to talk to God, maybe. At some moment, you have to see a therapist. At some moment, you just have to see a doctor. At some moment, it's beyond you. You get what I'm trying to say? So it is okay to ask for help. And when you know you're supposed to ask for help, when it's getting too much, when it's on your nerves every now and then and you're not getting a solution, it's okay, you've tried, you've given it your best, but it's not working out the right way. So what are you supposed to say? Tell a friend, tell your parent, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your partner, tell your workmate, okay? You may not tell them into details, but they may give you an idea and it will easily solve it. You may ask them and they give you some help. It doesn't matter whether you're supposed to take all the help. You still choose, you still decide whether you should go with that solution or not. But when you've asked for help, okay? Because there are people out there who are willing to help 24/7. When you realize that that person really likes help, every time I'm in a problem, approach them emotionally, physically, mentally. It's a deliberation also. You don't know what you don't know, and there's always that person who knows it, you know. And if you know it, next time you won't repeat the same mistake. So that's why they say we keep learning. Every day is the day of learning. It's today you're getting this challenge and it's very tough on you. There's someone who has gone through it already. So don't take so long to ask for help where there is a need. Asking for help doesn't mean that you can't do anything for yourself. No, these are two different things. And the help you get, it's still upon you to use it or not to use it. That is your choice. But when you've tried, ask for help. Where the options, should I use it, should I not use it? So it's very important to ask for help, and I just dropped by to let you know that it is okay. Whatever you're going through, whatever challenge, at some moment, if you can't figure it on your own, please go ahead and ask for help, because the more you take long not to know about it, or the more you take long to ask for help, the more it will be challenging, the more it will be time wasting, the more it will prevent you from getting big, because at some moment you will need help. You can't do it on your own. So guys, until then, have a beautiful day. I love you so much. Kisses.